you for joining, and a very warm welcome to the Empowered to Act Masterclass series. This Masterclass series will be exploring pathways for social impact for the youth community, such as yourself. I'm Divya, and I'll be your host for today's session. And we're very excited to have you here with us as we're kicking off this brand new Masterclass series designed to basically help the young changemakers like yourself who want to explore opportunities, resources, and pathways into the world of social impact. So, this series will run from September to December, with each session diving into different themes from climate action to AI and to social ventures, and the resources that could help your ideas go into action. About PIM. So, since 2014, PIM, known as Purpose in Motion, has been empowering young people with the education, resources, and networks they need to become mission driven leaders and effective change makers. Over the past decade, we have reached 13,000 plus aspiring leaders, and through 50 plus programs, we've mobilized $850,000 plus dollars for organizations and startups and engaging participants from across 110 plus countries worldwide. And that's the community that you are now a part of. And this series is just another step to open up new pathways for that impact. Before we begin, let's get to know each other a little. Where are you tuning in from today? Feel free to drop your location in the chat box. And of course, tell us how you're feeling. A word, emoji, anything. I see Philippines. Hi David, welcome. Hi MK, thank you for joining in. Oh, I see a lot of countries. Thank you guys, thank you for joining in. So now let's begin our very first session, session 1, Climate Action Made Simple and How Youth Can Lead the Change. Today's speaker is Ambi, or Ambi. She's the founder of EcoCoco. Ambi has been at the forefront of creating solutions in the climate space, and today she'll be talking about how young people can explore careers in climate, the resources available to those who are interested in driving into climate action, and her own inspiring journey of building a climate-focused venture. So without further ado, please join me in welcoming our speaker, Ambi. Hi Ambi, thank you so much for joining, and you can take this ahead, and a very, very warm welcome, and I'm so excited about the session. Thank you.
EcoCoco is the embodiment of that premise. So we are a Malagasy impact-driven startup that transforms coconut waste into clean energy and water solution. And we believe innovation should serve both people and the planet, proving that environmental preservation can go hand in hand with economic empowerment. And our motto captured that vision, a greener world and a healthier life. So at the heart of EcoCoco is a very simple but powerful idea, transforming discarded coconut shells into sustainable, accessible, and circular solution. And we're starting with 2 flagship products. The first one is the Activity Charcoal. As you can see on the screen, it's a natural purifier for drinking water, and it's still in lab testing, but the potential impact is huge in countries where access to clean water remains such a challenge. And the second one is our eco-friendly briquettes, a clean alternative to charcoal. So unlike traditional charcoal, our briquettes don't leave dust on your hands, and they burn longer and cleaner. And I've added a short visual here so you can see the difference for yourself. Let me share with you our journey. It has been anything but easy, but it's also been inspiring. So back in June 2024, EcoCoco was just an idea I submitted to the Startupper of the Year challenge by Total Energy. And by September, I had produced our very first handmade prototype. It's me on the picture in my yard. And in October, I pitched EcoCoco with that prototype, and we won the Power Up Prize, receiving our very first grant, about 6,500, and that was the first company, Total Energy, to believe in us and the first sign that EcoCoco could become real. From there, we kept pushing, and in March 2025, we pitched at a national competition and won first place competition with another grant, and even caught the attention of the Madagascar's first lady, who promised financial support. Um, that the same month, I also received two life-changing news. I was selected for the Mandela Washington Fellowship in the US and for the Innovimpact Incubator, an international program by PIM. And then in July, I pitched EcoCoco in English for the very first time, and we won the Startup Warrior Award with another grant. And I've also been recognized as the top student during the incubation program. And just recently, in September this month, we reached another milestones. Our very first industrial machine arrived in Madagascar. 1 year after EcoCoco was just an idea, we are now preparing to launch our product on the market. And yeah, I'm really proud of myself, of my team, and where I've been and where I am right now. But as you can see, our journey has been full of milestones and victories. But behind every achievement, there were challenges. There were sleepless nights, rejection, and moments of doubt. But we kept going, and every step was a victory. And every challenge became an opportunity to grow, as I said before, about something very practical careers. Many of you here are maybe students or young professionals, and you might be wondering, how can I build a career while contributing to climate action? I would say that one path is entrepreneurship, um, starting green venture like EcoCoco that create innovative solution to environmental challenges. Another path is through non-profit or international organizations. You know, many NGOs work on conservation, health, and climate projects, and they are always looking for passionate young people. The third one, you can work in government or policy roles, helping design and implement climate policies, whether at the local or national level. The fourth, there's a growing demand in corporate sustainability jobs. Companies need experts to help them reduce emissions, cut waste, and create positive impact in the communities where they operate. Another one, you can go into research and innovation, developing new clean energy technologies, recycling methods, or waste to energy solutions. Maybe you can learn more about this during the next masterclass. And finally, education and awareness, whether through campaigns, workshop, or teaching, you can inspire others and equip them with knowledge to act. So you see, climate action is not just activism. It's a career path and it's space full of opportunities, I can tell you, where you can make a living and make a difference. So whatever your skills are, business, science, polishing, or communication, there's a place for you in climate movement. We're about to close, but before we close, I want to give you something practical that you can use right away. So here are some amazing opportunities for young change makers like you and me. Yes, we have a question on the chat. I would like to ask, so it's a question from Julius to ask,
Yeah.
how did you handle the situation when you transitioned from the corporate to startup funder? It wasn't easy. I mean, you know, as I said, um I didn't know that I will be selected for the startupper challenge for the total energy, but I just I just decided that I want to dedicate myself entirely to EcoCoco. But before that, I had to discuss with my husband to make sure that we are on the same stage. Because, as I said, I'm married, I have a baby, he's 2 years old. So it make the decision more difficult because I have to I have to make sure that we have enough money my husband. So it was about discussion, transparency, and make sure that if you have wife or families or whatever, just make sure that they are with you, so you know that you're not only, someone will always be by your side and will push you no matter the difficult, no matter the issue. But the first of all, you have to make sure that this is really what you want.
Thank you, Ambi. That puts a lot of things into perspective. Um, I think that we have one more question. Could you maybe share a bit more about the incubation program? And how did you help materialize your idea?
So the incubation, do you mean the incubation with the PIM team? If yes, I just want to share with you that um, when I was selected for the incubation program, I have already my ID with EcoCoco, and I've already materialized my ID before stepping into the incubation program. So I just made my research, my some research by myself before stepping into the incubation program with the PIM team. But um, to benefiting from the PIM team really helped me to refine the business plan, refine the ID. Like, I didn't know, just to share with you, I didn't know exactly who will be my target customers at the time. I was just saying that I said that my customer is everybody in Madagascar, but it wasn't realistic. And during the incubation program, the PIM team really helped me to refine all of this. Like, I have to refine who is my customer. They gave me, they provide me tools, what we called Tam Samsom. It was the first time I heard about that, and yeah, it it really helped me. When you enter in the incubation program, to you have to how to I would say that, just came come in the incubation program, saying yourself that there is something you have to learn from them. Don't come in the incubation program saying that you have every knowledge. It will just stop you. It will have an open minded. That would I say. Just yeah, have an open minded.
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, my question
Yes.
is, since your idea has actually, taken more than a year to actually develop into something very great, that begs the question, because since it's a year, it might be some mistakes that you may have made that uh, we could actually learn. And I was curious, what mistakes did you make early on, and what did you learn from them that you could advise us who could, you know, start a startup or with an idea that could be easily avoided? That's my question.
Okay. Okay. So you were asking what mistakes I've done and how did I learn from these mistakes. Um, I won't talk about mistakes. I would say a lesson I learned from what I did wrong. I would say that, I'm kind of person who want everything to make perfect. And I learned that you don't have to wait until everything is perfect, everything is settled down. You just have to start with what you have. And I used to do that before entering the incubation program with the PIM team. And I also want to share that during the incubation program, because we have been accompanied by our mentor, a person from the PIM team. So she told me that I don't have to wait until everything is perfect. I just have to start with what I have, and that's what I did. So because if I didn't have this kind of advice, I would just wait until I get every grant, every funds I need to buy every all the machine we required. Because just for your information, for EcoCoco we require 6 industrial machine, and I was about to wait until I have all the grant, all the money to buy our machine. So because of the advice, I decided to buy the first machine, and I will start with what I have right now.
To how you can reach out to Ambi Nitsoa, there's a Gmail address, and you can also find her on LinkedIn. We also, if you want to learn more about her journey, we have a blog post about her on our website. So you can please make sure you check out and find how amazing her journey has been. Uh, then here's a feedback and attendance form. I'll also be sharing the link in the chat box. Please make sure you fill both the feedback form as well as the survey and attend all the sessions for you to receive the certificate for the session. Thank you so much to our media partner, Mima Ropa, for being partnering with us on this event. Moving on, please stay up to date with PIM. We have a lot of different resources and a lot of different programs coming up and ongoing as well. A lot of different incubators, competitions, as well as just free social entrepreneurship workshops. Make sure you make use of them. Thank you so much. That was our session. And thank you so much, Ambi, for being part of the session and making this an incredible and most rewarding session, one of the most rewarding sessions. I hope everyone had a great time, and I hope we have a lot to learn today. Do you have any closing remarks for all?
I just want to say that thank you so much for attending. And if you have an idea, or if you want to start your venture, don't wait. Just take the leap, and be confident. Be yourself. Be confident, and just take on the challenge.